Hey, I hope you're having a good day. Alright, so a bit of information about myself. I'm not really a good gamer, that's why I often do some research about in-game mechanics that can help me win. Recently, I've been trying to understand recoil control, recoil stabilization, and aiming stability in Call of Duty Warzone. Many reputable guides on the internet are claiming that aiming stability is only useful for sniper and marksman rifles, because it only affects the sway when you're actually aiming. I was thinking that can't be true since I have better accuracy when I'm using aiming stability stocks compared to other stocks. Now, I conducted my own experiment to check if I'm wrong. Apparently, I'm not. By the way, I am a free-to-play player, so please don't apply my claims to Call of Duty multiplayer. These results are only applicable for Warzone. Alright, so for these tests, I used the easily accessed assault rifles Kilo 141, M4A1, and M13. There will be 3 sets of patterns. The first set will be from assault rifles with no attachments. The second will have attachments that are focused on recoil control. And the third set will have attachments that prioritize aiming stability. Right, so for the recoil attachments, the recoil control attachments, we have compensator, the longest barrel available for each rifle, operator foregrip, and rubberized grip tape. As for the aiming stability attachments, we used tack laser, tactical foregrip, granulated grip tape, and whichever stock has aiming stability. As for the results, let's start with the Kilo 141. As you can see, the recoil control attachments have and always will have the best outcome. But if you look at the aiming stability results, you'll notice that the patterns have clearly been affected by the attachments. There's the initial jump on the first 3 shots, but lines are more noticeably upright, and the lengths are also shorter compared to the results from the one without attachments. As for the M4A1's patterns, again, the recoil control results remain unmatched. The patterns for no attachments are curved, but the patterns for aiming stability are undeniably different. They go straight up, then about halfway, they veer diagonally to the right. I don't know if this is good or bad for M4A1 users, but the definite advantage is that the lengths have also decreased. Last, but still my absolute favorite, the M13. The recoil control results here are a bit different. The attachments didn't decrease the length as much compared to the other 2 assault rifles. Same for its aiming stability results. No significant change in length. However, the attachments drastically altered the recoil pattern. We can see that they are more diagonal and much smoother. The outcome from the M13 with no attachments has patterns that are more unpredictable. I definitely won't recommend using all attachments with aiming stability. However, in contradiction to most claims about aiming stability, please do not disregard it if you want a better accuracy while aiming, especially in medium to long range. I would suggest utilizing both recoil control and aiming stability to improve the gun's accuracy. These are the attachments that I recommend, alongside the alternatives. For the barrel, I recommend using the longest one for better range and recoil control. I can't really suggest an alternative for this one because I usually use my assault rifles for ranged fights. As for the muzzle, I always go for the monolithic suppressor to keep a low profile. If you're willing to risk being easily spotted for the sake of greater accuracy, definitely go for the compensator. I usually use the Ranger foregrip, but I also use the Commando foregrip whenever I prefer to run an optic, since the latter doesn't add an ADS penalty. For the 4th and 5th attachments, It's definitely up to you if you want to go for the alternatives. I prefer to use a granulated grip tape and an aiming stability stock instead of an ammunition, because I'm usually playing solo. If you're playing against squads, I would highly recommend using a 50 or 60 round ammunition. I don't normally use tac laser because, again, I want to keep a low profile. Oh, for this clip, I'm actually using a granulated grip tape and the M13's blackout rounds. These comparisons are between no attachments and recommended attachments. If you'd like me to do some research about a specific matter in Warzone, feel free to comment it below. Thank you very much for sparing the time to watch this. Have a wonderful day.